In this one, we need to write a program that will get a list of words separated by white space and will output how many times each word appears in the list. Now, in this exercise, we don't need to worry about efficiency because we will learn about this later. Okay, so later I'm going to write an input for the words, but right now let's, for as an example, we can write this as a string. So I'm going to make a string called words. It's just going to be, I'm just going to type something and I'm going to add repeat some words. Okay. Now, what we need to do first, we need to turn this string into a list. So I'm going to call it a word list. And we can do words.split, and to split it, we can use the white space character. So I'm going to make it a white space, and let's see what this prints. Word list. I'm going to run this. Yeah, what we want. Now, what we need to do is basically make a frequency dictionary to see how many times a word appears on the list. And in Python, this is relatively easy. We can just do first make a dictionary. Let's call it word frequency. And it's just going to be an empty dictionary. I'm going to iterate through the words. So for word in word list, I'm going to do word freq is for the, so the dictionary is going to have the word as key and as value the number of times it appears on the list. And this one is going to be word frequency dot get. In this case, I'm using dot get notation because if the key doesn't exist, we can actually set a default value equal to 0. And we're going to increase it by 1 because every time a word appears on the list, we need to increase that counter. And now we can just print the word frequency dictionary. And let's see what we get. And this is what we want, the number. So for each key, we have the number of times it appears. So the word hat 3 times, the word cat 2 times, the other two 1 time, and white appears 2 times. Now we can make this into a function. So I'm going to put, I'm going to call this, start right here. Define get word frequency. And this is going to take words, which is going to be a string, and it's going to return a dictionary. And let me put this. Okay, first we convert it into a list, declare an empty dictionary, and then in the end, what we need to do is just return word frequency. Okay, and let's make this into a script. So if name equals main, what we need to do is get an input. So words is going to be input, enter words separated by white space. And after we get that, we call get word frequency for the words. and we just want to, let's call this word frequency and print it. Okay, we don't need this anymore. And let's test this. I'm going to run, and we're going to enter words, add cats, and this, and we get the frequency dictionary. And that's it for this exercise, and for the exercises on chapter 1 Python primer. See you in the next one.